Hey, welcome to Theme Park Brothers. My name is Mark Eddington, and right about now you're wondering what is going on, who is this guy, why is he here with Theme Park Brothers? Well, we have a channel over at youtube.com/thingsilove. You can also reach us at thingsilove.co. We talk all about Disney and Star Wars and Lego and much, much more. And behind the scenes, I've been talking with Michael over at Theme Park Brothers all about collaborating and partnering because we love a lot of the same stuff, and he's got some great footage. And so we wanted to kind of partner on some videos. And so today is the first of many videos to come. You want to check us out over at thingsilove.co. But right now you're here at Theme Park Brothers, and we've got a great show for you here today. So let's get right into it. Top 10 things that I love about Walt Disney World. All right, here we go. Number one, it's happy. Duh, right? It's happy. It's the happiest place on the planet. It's joyful. It's a place where you can go, you can let go of all of the busyness of life and get into just a total fantasy world. And that's what I love about it. You know, I had somebody tell me one time that they hate Disney because it's just not real. It's all fake. Well, you know what? That's what I love about it. But I also love that it brings out some real emotions. It brings out some happiness and some joy and some love that may have been pushed down in my life a little bit, but it comes all out when I'm at Walt Disney World. I love it. It's a happy place. Number two, nostalgia. I'm super nostalgic. I love making memories. I love remembering things from my childhood. I came from a child. I'm a child of divorce. My parents got divorced when I was about 12 years old, and I had a guy in my life that kind of took me under his wing and took me to Disneyland right about the time that they were getting divorced, and that just made such an impression on my heart, on my life, that I've loved Disney ever since. And so it's very nostalgic for me. And then, if you're a Disney fan of the movies, they've got some great older movies that I love. One of my favorites is Swiss Family Robinson. It's in my favorite land in one of my favorite parks, Adventureland in Magic Kingdom. And so that brings up some nostalgia in me. And then Tomorrowland and just some great memories that I have. So nostalgia, I love it. Number two is nostalgia for me. Number three, there's something for everyone. Truly there is. I know there are people that go to the parks reluctantly because they don't want to go. They don't like Disney. They think they don't like Disney, but they turn out being fans of Disney because they find out that at Walt Disney World there is something for everyone. There are rides. Now at Disney they call them attractions, but there's plenty of them. There's thrill rides, there's dark rides, there's water rides, and then in addition to the water rides, there's water parks. There's a couple of water parks there. There are shows. There's all kinds of amazing shows. There are animals. There's a whole park based on animals, Animal Kingdom. Love, love, love that park and the safari ride there and Pandora and so many amazing things there. And then look, I'm a foodie. I love food, and there is some amazing food all over the place at these parks. Used to, amusement parks would just be like, hamburger, hot dog, pizza. That's kind of it. Maybe a turkey leg. But it's come a long way. There's some great food, and there's food for everyone. You can get the hot dog, Casey's Corner, Magic Kingdom, great place to get a great hot dog. But you can also go really high end and eat a steak dinner at Le Cellier and the World Showcase in Canada. And there's just some great, great, great food there. And then another thing that you can enjoy at the Walt Disney World resorts is relaxation. You wouldn't think that you could, but you can go and you can get a room at one of the resorts, and you can just relax by the pool. You can relax in your room, or I'm really a kind of a commando person when it comes to going to Disney. I want to go, do. But my wife loves to relax, and so I'm thankful to her that she hangs in with me. But I try to give her a little bit of that relaxation as well. And then number four, talked about the resorts. Number four is resorts. There's so many amazing resorts at Walt Disney World, thanks to Michael Eisner's era. He kind of brought all those resorts. It started with Contemporary and the Polynesian, and then Grand Floridian. But then there are so many more out there. There's the value resorts. There's the moderate resorts. There's the deluxe resorts. My family goes to Pop Century. We love Pop Century, and it's about to be on the Skyliner route that's going to be opening up in the fall. Can't wait for that. It's a great resort, and for me, being a nostalgic person, I love it for that reason as well. Kind of goes through the different decades from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. But there's some amazing resorts out there. The Gran Destino just got opened over at Coronado, and that's a moderate resort. But I hear that they're really changing the game there for moderate resorts, just kind of making it really kind of a high-end resort for moderate. So there's a lot of choices out there, a lot of great resorts. Number 5, this may sound silly, but one of the things that I love about Walt Disney World is the transportation. I used to live in New York City with my family, and we didn't have a car, and we walked everywhere. We took the subway or we took the bus, and we loved it. Well, that's what you can do at Disney. You don't have to bring your car. You can fly in. You can get the Magical Express from the airport. That'll take you right to your resort, and your luggage will make it to your room magically. And then you can take the buses to the parks, or you can take a ferry boat, depending on which resort that you're in. You can take a minivan, kind of I believe it's run by Lyft, but they're those minivans that are kind of polka dotted, red and white. It looks like Minnie Mouse, and then you can walk. There's some resorts where you can actually walk to certain parks. Lots of great transportation options, and you do not have to rent a car or have a car there. It's all covered. You got it covered. All right, number six. I love, and this may sound strange as well, but I'll explain it here in a second. I love the DAS card at Disney. Now, the DAS stands for Disability Access Service. And that's a service that they have for those that have disabilities that may or may not can stand in the lines for the attractions. And my daughter has ulcerative colitis. She's been on some of the shows with us over at thingsilove.co, and I just love how Disney treats those with disabilities. You're not an outcast. You are treated with royalty, and honestly, it is basically a pass that allows you to get a fast pass for everything. What you do is you bring your whole family to guest services at whichever park that you're going to for that day, and you only have to go one time. You just go the one time to say you're going to. I believe we went to Epcot the first day this past year, and we went to guest services together as a family. They loaded it all up on our Magic Bands, and then all you do is you walk up to, say we want to go to Soarin' at Epcot. We walk up to the cast member there, and we say we want to go to see Soarin', and we've got a guest disability access service pass. And all they do is just scan your Magic Band, and they give you a time to come back. It's that simple. And usually it's within an hour, so you can just go and do something else for that hour, come on back, and get right on the ride. And it's wonderful. It is a wonderful perk whenever you've got some struggles with disabilities. This is a wonderful perk that Disney has for you. So check it out, the DAS card. It used to be actually a card that you would have them sign, each cast member sign and tell you when to come back and everything. Now it's all done on your Magic Band. So check that out. All right, number 7, cast members. I've said that a little bit on number 6. Cast members are amazing. Now, if you don't know what a cast member is, you probably do because you're at this channel, Theme Park Brothers. But if you happen not to know what a cast member is, it is the employees that work at the Walt Disney World resorts and all the parks, and they are amazing. They take guest services to another level. Cast members are awesome, and they wear their name tags, telling also where they live, or where they're from, I should say. And that's even more awesome in World Showcase in Epcot, because you can see the country that they're from and talk to them about their country. And so cast members, they make it all work. I can't say enough about cast members. They are amazing. All right, number 8, World Showcase. Just talked about that. Love World Showcase in Epcot. My family and I, we're huge travelers. We've lived in Alaska and New York City, and we've traveled to Italy and the Philippines and China and just been all over the place. We love traveling, and so this is kind of an easy way for us to kind of see some of the places around the world without having to get on a plane and go there. We love it. We love walking around, and one of the best times that you can go is during the food and wine festival. You can walk around to the different kiosks. They've got many more countries than normal during that time, and you can just kind of sample a little bit of the food from all over. So we love it. World Showcase. All right, number 9. Walt Disney World is forward-thinking. They're a forward-thinking company, but they're always honoring the past. You know, it all started, as they say, it all started with a mouse. It all started with Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, and so they honored that, and that'll always be a part of the parks. Walt Disney will always be a part of the parks. Mickey will always be a part of the parks. But they're always forward-thinking. They're acquiring. They've acquired Star Wars and Marvel and 20th Century Fox, and so they're moving forward in the time and the era that we live in. And I love that about Disney, is that they're always thinking forward, but they're honoring the past. All right, number 10, just talked about it, Star Wars. Love Star Wars. I'm a huge fan. You're going to hear us talk a lot about Star Wars over at thingsilove.co, and so I love it. And Galaxy's Edge is opening up soon on August 29th at Walt Disney World. It's already opened up in Disneyland in California, and we've got a couple of shows about that. And so I'm a huge Star Wars fan from my childhood, and I am so thrilled that Disney has acquired the Star Wars franchise, and just looking forward to what they're going to do there. I'm going to be going to Galaxy's Edge in mid-September, getting all the details worked out on that, but I couldn't be more excited. It's my childhood being, I'm able to live it out, literally, by going to this land at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And so I'm super excited about that. Excited about Rise of Skywalker coming out in December. New movie there, and so I'm excited. Star Wars is a big part of Disney now, and I couldn't be more excited about that. And then it wouldn't be a top 10 list if I didn't go one more and just give an honorable mention here, and that is to the VIP treatment that you get at Walt Disney World. Everybody is a VIP. They treat you like royalty, like I said earlier with the cast members, and it's a place where you can go and you can feel honored yourself. And then on top of that, if it's your birthday or if it's an anniversary or celebrating something, you can go to guest relations at your resort and ask for a button, and they'll give you a button that says it's your birthday or anniversary or whatever. And I'm telling you what, my daughter's birthday was last time we went, and the whole week she wore that button, and we got all kinds of perks from it. And so VIP treatment at Walt Disney World. I love it. Well, that's my top 10, 11 list of what I love about Walt Disney World. And I love what's happening here at Theme Park Brothers. Some of the best footage out there on YouTube related to the parks. Not just Disney parks, as you know, they cover all kinds of parks. They went on a road trip this summer and went up to all kinds of parks between between Florida and Canada. But they've got some great footage, and so I'm looking forward to partnering and collaborating on some videos with Michael over at Theme Park Brothers, and I'm glad that you're here watching this video today. Do check us out at youtube.com/thingsilove. Give us a big like if you like our videos, and hit that subscribe button as well. We're looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what the future holds.